Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Penn State University. It's all been a remarkable Saturday here, alumni weekend at Penn State University, and you can see the foot traffic and the vehicle traffic behind me. It's just been just nonstop. People taking our hundreds and hundreds of people have taken our pictures, photographed themselves, done selfies with Bloodstained Men. We've handed out hundreds of info cards, talked to so many people. And I'm going to bring you as much of the action here as I can on Saturday, October 2nd, day 4 of the Pennsylvania Circumcision Crisis protest. 15 days nonstop across the state of Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. Bloodstained men in State College, Pennsylvania. Nina, hello. And I see... hi again, guys. Great job, but I can't see who is posting that. Facebook's not on my screen. It's not showing me. Thank you, and I see you've left a whole chain of hearts, like 15 or 20 hearts. Thank you. Thank you. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, State College, Pennsylvania. Dani Alexander. She has on earbuds now. We're going to talk to Dani.
Hi.
Dani, let's turn this. Let's go in the shade here, and I'll... yeah, that's good, and I'll get the people while we're talking to you. People, it just takes my breath away, Dani. It's reminding me of the White House, the crowds at the White House, the way the cameras are coming out.
It's
everybody wants to.
Constant traveling of crowds of people, constant foot traffic of crowds of people on both of these corners here, and the reception's been overwhelmingly positive. We've had so many great conversations with a lot of the young men on campus. And it's like an alumni weekend, so there's lots of former students and parents here too, and it's been great. It's a 4th day of perfect weather for our tour, and you can't ask for anything better than a beautiful college campus with open minds and friendly people and great weather. with great people, with great activists.
Thank you, Dani Alexander. I'll get back to you later in this live broadcast.
Thank you.
And Dani, let me add one thing. You've been working hard across the street in the middle of those pedestrian crowds.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I go with 2 signs, and people will stop and actually line up. Some of the young people will line up to hold a sign and hold one of my signs and take a photo with me with the other sign. And lots of people have asked me to take pictures with the signs, which is nothing but a good thing. And we've had lots of cheering, and
we heard
I agree. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for being here.
And from the motorists, yes. Fist pumps, thank yous, men shouting out, "I'm intact."
Yes, definitely, overwhelmingly great. Awesome.
Hello, Gwendolyn Marie. Thank you, Dani. Get back to you in a bit. Hello, thank you, Gwendolyn Marie. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, while we're talking and working this, there's also pedestrian traffic behind us.
Yo, I'm uncircumcised too.
Awesome. Congratulations. And thank your parents. Tell them you saw the Bloodstained Men. And you can see there's a student saying he's intact. David J. Llewellyn says, glad to hear that Pennsylvania has made progress and is receiving you. Yeah, and David J. Llewellyn, the botched circumcision attorney, here on our live broadcast in the comments. David J. Llewellyn, you saw the young man, the student here at Penn State University, saying that he is intact. And here's some men.
What's the top 10 frequently asked questions? No.
You're 100% correct. We would never blame somebody for being. It's not like that. We're here to educate, and we want to break the cycle.
Okay, so what is like
Okay.
What are the benefits? What are the pros and cons?
There's no benefits to skinning a baby's penis. None. It's just this American medical fraud. They're charging $500 to do this to 1-day-old babies.
Wow, I didn't even know.
Yes, it is a very expensive procedure, and the male foreskin is very beneficial and very functional. It's a part of your body. Just girls have foreskin too. It's like the clitoral hood. It's the skin you got to pull back to expose the most sensitive part, right? That's what a man's penis is supposed to be. A foreskin is supposed to be like a protective sheath over the entire penis. It's supposed to be covered, the entire glands, all the time. Just like a female glands, her clitoral glands, is covered all of the time. I don't know how sexually active y'all have been, but if y'all have ever experienced a female's clitoris, it's not dry, right? It's wet. It has like a mucosal kind of layer on it, right? That's what a man's penis is supposed to be as well. Whenever the foreskin's removed, it exposes it to air, it dries out, it chafes against like your underwear and skin and hair and clothing and all that. And over time, the body, the penis, to protect itself, because it's just being overstimulated all the time. It's supposed to be the most sensitive part of your body covered, right? It will do what's called keratinization. And that's where it will bury the nerve endings under layer after layer after layer of dead skin cells. So it's kind of like a rough callus. And that's desensitizing the penis. That's what circumcision has always been intended to do, is to damage sexual function. It started in the United States to prevent masturbation. Because whenever an intact man jerks off, he jerks off within his own foreskin and doesn't use lube. So they thought that by removing the foreskin, it would stop boys from masturbating.
And you don't need the death grip.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to squeeze super hard and pump. And
It's called the death grip.
Yes. It's, you have
An intact man can masturbate just with his fingers, just manipulating the foreskin just a little
sometimes
bit.
even with just one finger.
And that's how women are. I mean, women with
Yes.
the clitoral hood, women understand it. Women get it.
Yeah, that's all you need. There's so many different like sexual acts that you can do with the foreskin. There's parts that are removed that are called like the frenulum, which is like the male clit that they just carve off. There's also a ridged band, which is incredibly pleasurable. So there's like all these other, playground equipment.
I'm getting pleasure from it. Yeah, basically.
It sounds like I am getting it.
It is. It damages men's sexual pleasure. Absolutely. And so we want to break the cycle.
That's its purpose. In antiquity,
The purpose.
it was meant to screw you up.
We're not here to shame. We're here to educate and break the cycle. That's all. These men are victims.
All the men here, we were all cut at birth.
Yes. So we have nothing but sympathy. Just you've got.
We're fighting
to-
for the next generation.
Yeah, it's the next
It's about
generation.
stopping. It's about men's rights.
I appreciate the enlightenment.
Yes, you're so welcome. Hey,
Do you know
I appreciate y'all
do you know who
being
Tosh is? Daniel Tosh, Tosh.0.
I do know Tosh.0.
We were on Tosh.0, so go on YouTube, type in. Yeah, type in. They flew me to Hollywood and interviewed me.
It's amazing.
So go on YouTube, type in Tosh.0 circumcision, and you will see. And he's on our side. They featured us on that episode.
We thought he was going to make fun of us, but he didn't.
He didn't. He's on our side.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, and share that with your friends and share it on social media. So Dani Alexander, great job, and that's a prototypical college campus interaction,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes. Just
When
easy
young men
going.
are open-minded, they are really receptive to these facts.
I mean, they're here to learn. That's what college is for. This is what this experience is for. So, we've got to get these minds while they're open before they've got babies coming. And even the ones who don't say anything and talk to us, even the ones who snicker or roll their eyes or shake their heads, it's a seed planted. And even if they go tell someone, oh my God, there was these wackos
Well, those guys,
circumcision.
those guys took it very
Yeah,
seriously.
but even
they're
if-
not going to call us wackos.
Even people that do.
But even
they're
the ones
still
that do.
telling people that there are people protesting circumcision, and that's all you need to know. Because nobody's ever seen anybody protest circumcision before.
And how many times we've heard people say, if I'd only known there were people against it.
Yes. And there's also, it's validating men who are in town.
Hello, Crystal Clubs. I hope we still see you. I believe you were planning to join us in Pittsburgh and vicinity. Hope to see you there. Neil Hutchinson from the UK. Sarah Z from Wisconsin. I saw you. I can't acknowledge everyone I've seen while Dani was talking. Gwendolyn Marie, saw you.
It's a world where children are protected from genital mutilation. And so we're on a 15-day tour of the state of Pennsylvania. We were in Allentown the other day. We'll be in Erie tomorrow. You guys come to IU, Indiana? We've been to Indianapolis several times.
IU though. I go to
Is that Lafayette or is that
No, it's Bloomington.
Bloomington. I don't think we've been to Bloomington.
We haven't been to Bloomington.
Come to IU.
I think that's Illinois State University.
No, Indiana University.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but we're spreading foreskin awareness because this will be your choice how much of your
King.
penis you get to keep. Foreskin is a valuable part of the human body.
You guys have shirts?
No, we don't have Bloodstained Men.
I have goodies
it
for
is
y'all.
possible to find
Check
Bloodstained
this
Men.
out.
We have them here.
Let me see. Y'all wanted stickers?
But like the
You might be out.
a wristband works.
Yeah.
Wristband works.
Here you go.
Wait, who's got the stop?
Be wise. Do not circumcise.
Let's
No
go!
circumcise. Lucky stiff.
Go to the About
You're so
Circumcision
welcome.
page on our website, and you can see a video of David being tortured.
Oh, I found some stickers, but they're like.
Horribly harmful. Do you want to hold the sign? Yeah, sure.
Mark, you're Jewish though. I know.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
No, like they're pro.
Yeah, you have an open mind.
The Jewish people deserve to be protected from human rights violations.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You guys continue your thing.
Thank you, sir.
Good
We
luck to
really,
you.
and you know, a lot of the men in our movement are Jewish,
I'm glad to hear that.
and angry that they, as angry as everyone else, as a man should be, that part of his penis was cut off against his will. It should be a man's choice. Parents don't. There's no excuse. Parents have no right to cut off part of their son's penis. Period.
I think you're entitled to your opinion. Have a great day.
But like I was never harmed. I know a lot of people. Well, I had no idea what I was missing until I was 19 years old. I had no idea what the foreskin was. I was totally clueless.
All right,
Study the functions of the foreskin. It blows your mind.
Does it? But there's no purpose. I thought.
So, David Atkinson, I thought at first that those students, I believe from Indiana, I thought they were open-minded, but apparently they wanted the photograph to post on social media with their own slant on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He asked me what's this about, and so I started describing the foreskin. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I know." And so, then it turns out obviously he didn't know because he says, "Oh well, I got cut and it never hurt me." So, it's unclear what that group of people is going to think in the future.
Sarah Z says they'll get
will-
roasted once they do it if they post. Yeah.
True. They'll think more about it because they saw us.
Rebecca
And-
Spratling says whatever spreads awareness. Yeah, you saw it right there, Rebecca and Sarah and everyone else watching. But it really was quite amazing because until the very end, I did not understand where they were coming from. Maybe you picked it up earlier than I did.
The one guy who was in the photo, he didn't look like he wanted to hear anything, but the other
But
guy
yet he
was
wanted-
very
he-
interested.
but yet he
would have
wanted to-
stayed, but all his friends were. He would have stayed, but all his friends were summoning him away.
But yet he wanted a photo. He wanted to be in a photo with you.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we see it all out here, David Atkinson. David Atkinson, we are here in State College, Pennsylvania. This is day 4 of the Pennsylvania Circumcision Crisis protest. What do you think here of State College?
It's a brilliant location, and I was puzzling over what the best location is. I couldn't figure it out. I thought maybe we go on campus, maybe we go near the stadium, and so then I emailed Brother Keay and I said I'm too puzzled, and so Brother Keay looked on Google Maps and he found this spot, and so I'm very happy that we're here. We're on the corner of campus on one side and downtown on the other side, and it's the perfect place to be on this day where it's like everyone from Pennsylvania has converged on this city because there's a huge football game. So,
It is amazing.
yeah.
It is amazing. And thank you for the shout out to me on this location, David Atkinson, who so ably and superbly selects all the locations for our protests and massive intersections. We will be in Erie, Pennsylvania tomorrow. Tell us what you remember of that intersection. It's a commercial.
There's a big mall or shopping center or something near the interstate in Erie, and so we'll be at a big intersection near there.
And then we have our special event tomorrow morning in Buffalo. So tonight, driving to Buffalo, we have a long day ahead of us, David Atkinson. Tell us what we expect to see in Buffalo. I heard there might maybe rain tonight or
It's
tomorrow
possible.
morning.
Yeah, so about a year ago we started having billboards in cities around the U.S. And currently we have a billboard in Buffalo, New York, and so we have the opportunity to go visit this billboard tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. It might be raining on us, but then tomorrow in the late morning, then we'll drive to Erie and do our protest there.
Excellent. Thank you.
I think it will also rain in Erie. We'll see.
Okay, well, rain or shine, Bloodstained Men will be there, ladies and gentlemen, and I will bring you live action from the front lines tomorrow, rain or shine. Thank you, David Atkinson, co-director and planner of Bloodstained Men's protest tours. Let's cross the street, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some of the crew working the crowds of pedestrians. Most of the pedestrians are walking on that sidewalk. You can see a woman taking a picture here. The cameras have just been out. People stop here, and not necessarily even to stop to cross the street, but they stop to take the photograph. We do have, this is one of the entrances to Penn State, so we do have pedestrian traffic behind us. Let me actually go back further back here. Lovely entrance to Penn State University here, and you can see pedestrians up here walk by. How you doing? Good. I think I gave you a card earlier, didn't I? Great. So I'll give you the long view before I cross the street. Actually, I see I have time to cross the street here, so I'll do that. And there's a student getting the picture there. It really is. Yes, sir. That's what we're here for.
Hey, you got something on there. Yeah, you got something right there.
Have you all seen us on Tosh.0?
No. Is this like a joke or is it real?
Well, you know who Tosh is, right?
Yeah.
So go to bring up your YouTube.
Is this real? That's all I want.
It's real.
This is real.
Tosh thought it was so real he featured us.
Too? No.
Tosh featured us.
Yeah, really.
Bring up your. I'll show it to you right now. Bring up your YouTube.
Bring up a YouTube. I believe you. I'm just.
All right.
Like,
So
that looks like it hurt.
when you get to YouTube, type in Tosh.0 and the word circumcision. You'll see his. They featured Bloodstained Men.
Totally perfect.
Where are you all from? From Penn State here?
Yeah. No, I live here. Bloodstained Men and Their Friends. Is there any? Yeah. Can I get one of these?
Yeah, of course. Tell your friends. It's a men's rights issue. It's very serious.
Well, I'm like happy with my penis.
You would be happy if you had your entire penis too, I promise.
Danny, that's really a beautiful type of interaction because this is their first introduction to the facts.
Yeah, and especially whenever you keep it light and smiling and factual, you know, sometimes people can be kind of like upset and angry, you know, because of the imagery. But whenever you know, are friendly and inviting and approachable, it definitely will help people be more open-minded and listen to the message more. And it leaves a positive experience, even if they didn't necessarily agree. You know, it's just.
I'm going to let you do your thing, and we're going to follow along and try to catch everybody.
Hey, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Can I give you a card?
I would love a card.
Yes. Have you ever heard of our group before?
No, I'm not.
Have you ever heard people are protesting circumcision
I
before?
have not.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
It's not. I didn't know about it either until I saw it on Facebook.
Yes.
It's a human rights violation to cut off part of somebody's body without their consent.
Yes.
And babies don't consent. And the foreskin is like a super important part of the
Most
penis.
sensitive part of your body.
Bam!
Yeah.
Thank you. You got it, baby. Tell your friends, please. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
We're here to normalize this and to break the cycle. Here, I got a different card for you too.
And doctors don't cut newborn men anywhere else in the world. It's a cruel American institution.
Boys are born perfect, totally perfect.
Are you a Tosh.0 fan by any chance?
Sure. Yeah.
He featured Bloodstained Men on his show.
Yeah.
So go on YouTube and type in Tosh.0 and the word circumcision. You'll see his coverage of Bloodstained Men, and he supports us.
Okay. Awesome. Newborn baby and skin his entire.
What's your name, sir?
Ethan.
Yes. Great to meet you, man.
Great to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Ethan.
Share it all on social media.
Tell your friends.
You can see, ladies and gentlemen, the crowds just keep coming. It's nonstop. The closest I can say is it reminds me of the White House. You can go to the White House and just the interactions are just amazing. And that's what's happening here today at Penn State. And just an interesting side note, you can see we're outside of a tavern called the Corner Room, now open, and it's obviously got a very, very popular location here. So there's a lot of people dining and drinking inside the Corner Room, and they have a second floor above me, and it overlooks our protests. If I remember, I'll show you a view of that when I go back across the street. But the pedestrians just keep coming, ladies and gentlemen. It's just nonstop. It should be a man's choice. It should be a man's choice. There's nothing wrong with American men. Doctors in the rest of the world do not cut the genitals of newborn boys. It's a corrupt American institution by greedy doctors.
Keep the tip, baby. Keep the tip.
The man says, keep the tip. Yes, sir. Sir, can we get that on tape? Can we get that on tape, sir? I think we did get it. You probably overheard him, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you heard what you heard. That's what we have to hear, ladies and gentlemen. The gaslighting of American men for protesting circumcision. Dani Alexander, man, walked by and said, "Oh my God, crazy." That's the gaslighting of American men for speaking out against against the genital mutilation that was inflicted on us, and it is so commonplace.
It's part of the injury.
Like, you're crazy.
Part of the injury. It's not just we did this to your body.
It's part of the injury.
You can never admit that it was wrong. It's acting like, you know, we're skinning babies' penises and pretending like we're doing them a favor. It's not for the benefit of the child or the man he's going to grow up to be. He's going to be missing a very functional part of his penis that's intended to pleasure himself and his partner. That's why they're cutting it off.
Ma'am, can we give you our card?
Can I give you a card? Oh, I don't support it. Thank you so much. It should be a man's choice. How much of his penis he gets to keep and how much goes in the trash
You
can.
have control of much things today, ma'am.
It's called quality
That's
autonomy
such
and
bullshit.
human rights. Baby boys deserve human rights too. Baby boys.
What's wrong with American men? Nothing. Doctors in the rest of the world do not cut off part of the sex organ of newborn men. Doctors in the rest of the world do not cut off part of the sex organ. Thank you. Thank you for your support.
All of it. You got your foreskin, baby? You have your foreskin? No, I don't. Then you don't have your foreskin. You're missing a lot. Why would you not want to have a bigger penis?
And you can see the traffic, while we're focusing on the pedestrians, ladies and gentlemen, the traffic has been nonstop like this. It's a state highway here. So it's just an ideal location. And one of the commenters, and again, I cannot see the name of the commenter, but says healthy and whole. He has never had any problems. Thank you for that comment. And we know that that's just the truth. That's the way nature works. Here, let me give you our card. Oh, you got it.
If you wouldn't circumcise a baby girl and you wouldn't circumcise a dog, show your son equal protection, equal love.
So it's a big game here today, ladies and gentlemen. Not only is there a big game, but it's alumni weekend, so that's why there's such crowds. Let me give you our card.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It means that parents are left to have certain.
Parents don't have that right. Parents do not have that right. I heard the young daughter there asked her mom, what is this? And that's when the mom was telling her that parents elect to have, and I could not hear what she said because they were walking away. And so The young girl did hear me say parents do not have that right. So that's where we stand in the United States, ladies and gentlemen. American doctors have told parents that they have the right to cut off part of their child's sex organ. Parents don't have the right, and doctors don't have the right to do it. And doctors don't have the right to tell parents they have the right to do it. It's the levels of corruption are terrible.
Give me back my foreskin!
Thank you.
Thank you, the most honest person he's ever met. Yes.
Here, take a card, sir. Boys are born perfect.
That's a great statement. Thank you, sir. Most honest person, yeah, and it is. It really is. It's a fundamental truth. Nobody wants less penis.
Right?
Catherine Franklin, this is a remarkable day here
It is. We're
at
reaching
Penn
so
State
many
University.
people. It's great. There's people everywhere. We've had so many photographs taken. We've given out so many cards.
Hi, would you like our card? Women,
You have foreskin
women have a
too.
foreskin too, ma'am. She said she loves circumcision.
Wow. Federally protected genitals you have.
We've heard
Lucky you.
several of, and young women we've heard today, I love circumcision. We've heard that today from several.
It makes me so
It's shocking.
angry.
It's shocking.
It makes me angry.
It does. It is.
If they had been born a boy,
When you're sucking a cock, does it taste better?
that's really inappropriate.
Does it?
You tell me.
Does it?
You tell me.
Does it? How about you, buddy? How about you, buddy? Does
You're
it taste
triggered,
better?
clearly.
How many beers have you had, sir?
Yeah, it's true. No.
How many beers have you had, sir?
Does it?
You
Does
know
it?
you are.
Does
You
it?
know you are.
You
You would
Maybe I
know
should
about
ask
sucking
you.
dick, you
Maybe I should
cocksucker.
ask you.
Yeah,
Look at your eyes.
Maybe I
You
should
suck
ask
more dick
you.
than you can shake a stick.
How many beers have you had, sir? Zero. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see some of the tension and drama of the front lines, and we actually had we actually had another pedestrian step in and defend us.
That was great.
That was
They
amazing.
started getting stupid up there
Yeah.
from the booth. I try to get out of here too.
Yeah, that was great. That other dude just randomly stepped up for us. He's
Yeah,
like, no.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you saw some of the drama here from the front lines. I've seen similar things happen over the years, but that was really a confluence of good luck, and the right
timing.
man was there at the right place. But he stepped in and he told that guy off.
It
And
was great. It was great. That man clearly had a few, and he was triggered.
yeah,
You know, this is why we're here. We are here to protect his human rights. Someone should have done this when he was a child, and we wouldn't be out here doing this. This is the hard work that we need to do for the American public. Because someone's got to do it. We're all volunteers. We don't get paid to do this. This is a labor of love. We need to stop this. We love our boys. We want the future generations to not have to experience this in their lifetime. Hopefully we end it.
and you phone your family every night to keep up contact with them, because this is intense on the road. I know it myself.
Right?
It drains you. It takes everything out of you. But you phone your family every night
I
so
do.
you can stay in touch.
Shout out to my husband Jason, my son Joshua, and my daughter Ashley. I love you.
But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. What you're seeing here is the road crew. We are all volunteers. We leave our families and our homes. We come out here on the road, and it's because we know no one else is doing this. Who is out on the streets protesting circumcision? This is the tried and true method for a social revolution, and we need a social revolution. A social revolution, in fact, is underway in the United States. Male genital mutilation will not survive, ladies and gentlemen, but our job is to make it disappear faster. It's doomed, but we're not going to wait 100 years for it to die of its own corruption. We're going to accelerate it, and what we're doing today is part of that process. And you can see it just keeps coming at us, ladies and gentlemen. Cameras are out. Everybody wants that picture. Let me give you our card. It should have been my choice, sir.
Are you circumcised?
I'm answering you. It should have been my choice. It was not my choice. It should have been my choice.
You're sad that you are.
It should have been my choice. I'm fighting so that other men have that choice. They don't circumcise babies anywhere else in the world's hospitals. What's wrong with American men? Nothing. Our doctors are greedy and corrupt. That's why they're doing it. Thank you. So you see, but so often they try to make it, like in my case, they tried to make it about me. This is not about me.
Right.
And it's not about you. It's not
than
about,
us.
and it's not even about the pedestrians themselves walking by.
Right.
It's about the next generation of
Future generations.
Americans.
Yes.
This is a human rights catastrophe.
Yes.
strapping down babies and torturing them with genital mutilation.
It's despicable.
If we were doing it to girls, there'd be no argument.
There'd be an outrage.
We wouldn't have people walking by calling us crazy.
Yeah.
If we were out here protesting female circumcision, people would be thanking us.
Yeah.
And I mean, we get a lot of thanks out here, but
Yeah.
but you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the crowds just keep coming.
The crowd's calling.
Let me give you our card. Here's our card, sir. Should have been your choice, sir.
They're cutting off the best part.
And he said, give me my skin back.
They're cutting off the best part. Foreskin's the pleasure part of the penis. Every man deserves his whole body.
I'll be back in a few minutes. So this is my coverage, ladies and gentlemen, today from Penn State University on behalf of Bloodstained Men and our friends, bloodstainedmen.com on the internet. This is our 10th year of protests across the United States. I'm just going to back off and take a breather here, show you the long view. But you can see how intense it gets over there, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of the crowds. It can get, it's exhilarating when we get the thanks and the praise and even the curiosity. There are other times, and I am seeing comments, I just, without my eyeglasses on, yeah, love my whole baby. The comments are not scrolling on the Facebook app for some reason, so it's still showing me the same comments that I saw 15 minutes ago. But this is what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen, in College Station, Pennsylvania, on day 4 of the 15-day Pennsylvania circumcision crisis protest.
We're in the Penn State Daily Collegian. We're on YouTube, Tosh.0 Circumcision. Tosh.0 Circumcision on YouTube. Pretty funny. Hey, how you doing?
Pete Keay, let me turn you this way if you can still hold the big sign so we can turn and I can show the keep the action in the background behind you. So here we are at Penn State University. Pete Keay, this is a remarkable opportunity for Bloodstained Men to reach thousands, tens of thousands of people.
So many people, personal interactions, cars going by, crowds going by, buses letting off right here, students coming in and out of campus, people here, alumni here for the game, randos here for the game, all sorts of people. We're getting all sorts of reactions, lots of positives, a few jibes. I think you've caught them on camera today.
Yeah. I don't think you heard the half of it. Maybe you could hear some of it from across the street, but we just had a remarkable interaction across the street, which is on this live video. You'll see it later.
Yeah, a few. I've seen groups kind of break into arguments among themselves. One of those goes, "I'm intact," and then the other one goes, "No, cut that off," and then they walk away, kind of arguing about it among themselves. So we're starting discussions, handing out cards, telling people to go look on YouTube. We're in the Penn State newspaper, so telling people to go there as well. It's
yeah.
so far.
And that's really a great way that Bloodstained Men also enhances our reach, is that when newspapers do carry the story about us, and Penn State, the Daily Collegian carried the story yesterday.
Yeah, they weren't just out here to take pictures like you often see papers do. They announced us ahead of time and then updated everyone on the location and time. Great.
And they had a reporter out this morning. The reporter took a lot of pictures and interviewed our press spokesman, David Atkinson.
And university newspapers are always looking for interaction, always looking for eyeballs. So if you're watching this, go to the Daily Collegian, Penn State newspaper, find the posts and share, comment, like, respond, whatever you want to do there in order to tell them, hey, this is an issue people care about. They'll notice.
I shared it all around last night and commented on it too, even with all the other things going on. Yes, it's absolutely, when these media post the stories, it's imperative for intactivists to get on board and spread it on social media, because that's how this movement is growing, on social media.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And the number of people we just had a young man run up and crouch off the curb here to take a selfie with the sign, and we've had people taking all kinds of photos and videos and asking to hold signs with us and things like that. So, some of those will hit it big. And if they post it, it'll get them a lot of engagement on their social profiles.
And we were on the front page of Reddit this morning.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't get a chance to see it. Reddit moves really fast, right? You're on the front page, then you're not.
But that was exciting to see. Reddit is the front page of the internet, so I'm sure that's gotten a lot of eyes.
Pete Keay, we are on day 4 of 15. How are you holding up?
Doing pretty good so far. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing a little bit of work alongside, so I can't be out here as much as everyone else. But a lot of driving, a lot of protesting, a lot of maintenance
you are our tour van driver.
So far, yeah. Don't try to get me out of ever calling the backup driver there. I'm going to call him the backup driver.
Thank you for all your good, safe driving on behalf of the crew.
Thanks. It's a little challenging out in the mountains, but
Thank
we'll
you,
do
Pete
all right.
Keay. We will talk to you again tomorrow. Well, we're going to be in 2 places tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to do live broadcasts. We're going to be at Bloodstained Men's Billboard in Buffalo.
And then going to Erie, Pennsylvania.
And then we're going to Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yep. We'll be rejoining some others there. And if you can come out, we have no locals here today. I guess, they couldn't make it. But if you come out to Erie, that would be much appreciated if you're in the Erie area.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Keay, veteran road crew member of Bloodstained Men. Here's Luke Artanis. Luke, this is as good as it gets today.
All mammals have foreskin. His foreskin is the manhood. Her foreskin is the clitoral hood. Yeah, that's.
Women don't understand. When many women, I hate to say most women, but quite a few women don't know that they have a foreskin.
Right, and boys who grow up in a culture where circumcision is normal, they may feel that they're different or weird, and it's really important to tell everyone that no, you're not. You're just normal. All mammals have foreskin.
Luke Artanis, what do you think of the crowd here at Penn State so far today?
It has been fantastic, just nonstop curiosity, and just so many people here. There's a good vibe. People are looking forward to the game, and I think they're entertained and they're learning at the same time here, and so it's really good. I think we're really landing at this campus.
Awesome. Thank you, Luke Artanis, and we will talk to you again tomorrow morning. Bloodstained Men will actually be at our billboard in Buffalo, New York.
Fun.
It will be. It'll be extraordinary. I'm told it's quite an awesome experience to stand under a BSM billboard.
And before you go, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for your support. We can't do this without you. And keep watching.
Luke Artanis, ladies and gentlemen, longtime road crew veteran. I'm going to cross the street and try to hand out some info cards over there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the comments are frozen on my screen because I'm still, they have not changed or moved. So I'm sure that you're commenting, but I can't see it. So, but I always go back later and look at the comments. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for all the comments and all the positive responses that you do give on these live broadcasts.
Your body belongs to you, not your parents.
Sir, can I give you our card? What's wrong with American men? Nothing. American men are born normal, then doctors cut off part of our sex organs. European doctors say that is cruel and barbaric, and they are right. It's only the greed and corruption of American doctors cut off part of the sex organ of perfectly healthy babies. Hi, can I give you our card?
No, he'll set the menu. He'll tell you what you're supposed to do.
So you can see there's across the street, this is what the passersby are seeing as they walk by. I can give you a card, sir.
I'm okay, thank you.
Boys are born perfect. Babies are born perfect. You deserve your whole body. Boys are born perfect. Girls.
Sir, did you get our card?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks.
And so you see, ladies and gentlemen, we saw that man. It looked like he was getting video of the protests, and that's why I was showing you what we see across the street. It's a dramatic sight here at the entrance to Penn State University on West College Avenue and South Allen. Bloodstained men at the gates of academia, reaching tens of thousands of students and alumni here on Saturday, October 2nd. Sure, let me give you our card. So you can see that man. Thank you. I see a heart and love you, Brother K. I can't, but the app is not showing me who said it. But thank you. I'll go back later and see all these comments. And you can see, ladies and gentlemen, these cars going by are filled with motorists and their passengers, and they are all seeing the protest here at the corner of West College Avenue and South Allen Street in State College, Pennsylvania, home of Pennsylvania State University. Hi, can I give you our card? I'm going to walk out in the street here with the crosswalk on my side, and I'm going to walk back and let you see what. Hey, let me give you our card.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. And Dani Alexander and Catherine Franklin are working over on this side of the street. Man coming up in a white cap, and you can see he's getting photographed. I've never seen. Look, and even I was talking. There's look, five more cameras have come out, ladies and gentlemen, on that side of the street, and I can't even see them all from every angle. Just people are taking.
100% perfect.
Everyone wants this photograph, Dani Alexander, and this woman is taking a picture. Let me see if I can give her a card. Ma'am, would you like our card?
No, I like circumcised.
You like circumcised penises? Do you know a European woman would never say that? Do you know you have a foreskin too, ma'am? Your clitoral hood is your foreskin. The facts are true, sir. You cannot change facts. Hi, sir. Did you want our card? Did you want our card?
No, I'm good. I took a picture of the website.
Okay.
I support the cause in general.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So man says he supports the cause. Got the picture. Just, you can see, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's a man walking by Dani, giving the thumbs up.
The whole thing. I want all the playground equipment. All of it.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Nice out to you.
So ladies and gentlemen, that is my report here today from Penn State University. Saturday, October 2nd, day 4 of the Pennsylvania Circumcision Crisis protests. We will be at the Buffalo, New York billboard in the morning. I will do a live broadcast from the billboard. I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard that it's a powerful experience to stand underneath this massive billboard, that your donations made a reality. So that will all come together in the morning. When we first planned this tour, we did not know that there would be a billboard in Buffalo. The billboard went up, and as we were then working further on the tour, I thought, you know, it wouldn't be that much extra driving for us to go up to the billboard. So
Y'all were born totally perfect.
Hey, he still got his. Yeah.
Don't hit
I took my pleasure from me.
Bring your cycle. Bring your cycle.
You have to wear a hoodie.
You have to wash your dick whether you cut the whole thing off or not.
So we will be, that was interesting, I had a couple of intact men there talking to Dani Alexander. So we will be at the Buffalo, New York billboard in the morning. We're driving to Buffalo later today at the end of this protest. We have about a 5 hour with a short break for dinner. And just, you can see how interesting it is, ladies and gentlemen. Just everyone wants that photograph of the bloodstained men here at the entrance to Penn State University. But thank you for your donations to the billboard. I'm told that it is an inspiring experience to stand at the foot of it and see how huge it is, because it's huge. It's almost 50 feet wide, and I believe it's 14 feet tall. And I will bring you a live broadcast from Bloodstained Men's billboard in Buffalo, New York in the morning. That will be at we will be there from 9:30 to 10:30. I'm not sure what time the live broadcast will be, but it will be at or between 9:30 and 10:30 tomorrow morning Eastern time. And then Bloodstained Men, we have to hop in our van and drive down to Erie. That's why I say we're going to have a really busy 24 hours ahead of us. Then we drive down to Erie, Pennsylvania for tomorrow's protest in day 5 in Erie, Pennsylvania. So and I understand that there are a number of people, including some from Ohio, who will be driving to join us at the Erie protest. If you live in or near Erie, Pennsylvania, or know anyone who does, please do join us tomorrow in Erie. Or if you're in Buffalo, get up early on Sunday morning, tomorrow morning, and join us at the billboard. The street location, it's next to the highway, I believe it's Interstate 190. It's on the event on Bloodstained Men. Actually, if you go to bloodstainedmen.com, you'll see our events page, and it gives the location. But join us in either Buffalo, New York tomorrow, or in Erie, Pennsylvania tomorrow, or join us at both. Christina Love, who lives in Buffalo, is actually going to join us at the billboard in the morning, and then she's going to protest. You'll meet Christina in the morning. She's a road crew veteran, and she will then be joining the road crew for 4 days starting tomorrow. So you'll meet Christina anew tomorrow at the Buffalo billboard with us. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Let me give you our card. Share that with your friends having babies. Thank you. So even as I'm talking, I got a real friendly wave from a woman, and she took our card, and she'll give that to her friends having babies. It's so important. It's so important that parents have this information. We know that American doctors are not giving this information to parents, and it is just cruel. It is malpractice. It is a travesty of justice, ladies and gentlemen. American doctors are asking parents for permission to cut off part of their newborn child's sex organ, and they are implying that it's a worthless part. That's the implication. That's what parents take from it. That if a doctor is asking to cut off part of your child's sex organ, well, that must be a worthless part that belongs in the garbage, not on your child. And that's how American doctors and nurses are getting away with it. So I will be joining you in Erie, and I can see your comment in blue, but I can't see your name. Very, very frustrating. But yes, I will see later who is leaving that wonderful comment. I will be joining you in Erie. I'm getting it on my Facebook app. It's highlighted in blue, but it doesn't show your name. I will be joining you in Erie. Oh, sweet words. We will see you. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I could literally stay live all day long, but I think I want to get back to work. I can't work as effectively when I'm doing a live broadcast, but I'm going to sign off and see you tomorrow morning from the Buffalo, New York billboard. Thank you for watching. This is Brother K signing off from State College, Pennsylvania, where Bloodstained Men, it is now day 4 of the Pennsylvania Circumcision Crisis protest. Oh, and let me put in a pitch for you to donate to Bloodstained Men. We are only here because of your kind and generous donations. So you can support what we're doing by going to bloodstainedmen.com. On the right, you'll see a drop-down menu, and one of those options is the donate button on PayPal, and you can donate through PayPal, or you can go to Bloodstained Men and Their Friends. It's the Facebook group, Bloodstained Men and Their Friends, and you'll see a fundraiser tab. If you go down, you'll see, actually, my birthday is this month. My birthday is now 20 days away, so in 3 weeks, I will wish myself another happy birthday, and it's a large number, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who know me a long time can do the math. I was born in 1947, and I intend to be here another 20 years with you and doing this work for the future of our children. Our children do deserve to be protected, and we are the people who have to do this work to protect our children. American doctors, it is malpractice. American doctors are doing this to our babies. American doctors are remaining silent amidst the catastrophe, the catastrophic genital mutilation of an entire nation of men. American doctors have betrayed our people, ladies and gentlemen. So I have to do this work. You have to do this work. The people on the road crew have to do this work. This is up to us, the citizens of the United States and around the world. We know that people around the world are helping to end the genital mutilation of boys and girls. Some cultures, they believe in girl circumcision just as much as they believe in boy circumcision. It's outrageous. And they cut off the clitoral hood, which is analogous to the penile hood. So we're doing this work. We're not going to let this cruel genital sacrifice of children go forward for another 100 years. It's time to stand up, speak out against the genital mutilation of children. And in the United States, it's male children. So we're going to protect them. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow from Buffalo, New York, and from Erie, Pennsylvania. Donate what you can. Go to my birthday fundraiser on the fundraiser tab on Bloodstained Men and Their Friends. I really do appreciate, and it's such a good feeling to know that your donation is putting funds into our bank so that we can pay our travel expenses, because it does add up, ladies and gentlemen. The hotels, the rental car, the meals, the airplane flights and the incidentals. But none of us are getting paid. So please donate what you can. Do what you can for Bloodstained Men, ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow from Buffalo, New York and Erie, Pennsylvania.